This case is about an assault. It is your claim that he assaulted you with the door to his truck.
Yes, ma'am.
When he either opened it or closed it. That's what this is about.
Yes, ma'am.
And I would like to see the photographs and the medical records.
Here's my medical records. Here's the invoice for the tests they ran.
I want to see
And here's my
pictures.
photo of the injury.
Okay, great. Thank you.
They actually thought I had a broken rib.
Don't
That's
tell
why-
me what they thought.
I'm just saying that's why they ran the
Don't
test.
tell me what they thought.
All right, I apologize.
So you went to the doctor the next day?
Yes, I tried to work my shift.
Just tell me what you...
Yes.
The answer is yes. You
Yes,
went the
ma'am.
next day. And your complaint was that you were struck last night by a car door that was opened forcefully during an argument.
Yes, ma'am.
Opened forcefully by,
Mr. Dawson,
and it hit you when you were standing
next to the door.
next to the door.
Yes, ma'am. It was so hard it knocked me back a couple of steps.
What kind of insurance do you have?
I have insurance through my place of employment. It's not the best,
I don't care if it's not the best
but
or
I
not.
do have insurance.
And is it my understanding, because that's what this says, it says patient called the hospital and told them that she didn't want her insurance billed because he should be held responsible. So she told me she has a court date of June 24th
That was the original court
of
date, yes.
2019. So I have removed her insurance and sent her statement so she can take it to court.
Yes, and that court date got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back.
Why?
I don't understand the first one. I just got a letter stating there was a conflict of something the judge had to reschedule, I believe.
Yes, but why didn't you put it through your insurance? The insurance could have sued him.
I did call and talk to my insurance company, and they told me that if they paid it, then they wouldn't go after another person. And that's why I said, well, what do I do? Because he should be held liable for this. They're the ones that told me to put it on hold.
Okay, that's great.
They told me that if they paid it, it would be paid, and they would not seek a third party.
So that doesn't prevent you from suing for pain and suffering. But if you have insurance, and if someone injured me and I went to the hospital, I would give them my insurance card and say, pay whatever the insurance paid and whatever out of pocket was left. That would be my damages, at least part of my damages, and I would sue based upon that difference.
I've been in
Don't tell me
contact
they
with
said.
my
You
insurance.
understand exactly what I'm saying
Yes, I
to
do,
you.
and I've also contacted my insurance company. They're still aware this is pending, and it can still be filed if need be through them. They told me
Oh,
so.
well, that's a good thing. So I think you better file for your insurance. You may be here a little prematurely. So I'm going to take up the issue of pain and suffering only, not the bill.
All right.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you were standing next to the car door.
Yes, ma'am.
And then what happened?
There's this arguing between Mr. Dawson and my son, and
Just a second. Where was your son?
he was behind me.
So your son and Mr. Dawson, who was in his car,
Yes.
and you were standing where?
I was standing a little bit back behind Jacob was.
And you got out of your car and stood in front of your son.
Not originally. I did get out of my vehicle because I don't like conflict. I was trying
Just
to
a second. Reader's Digest.
Okay. But I did get out of my vehicle.
You got out of your vehicle and you stood in front of your son, who
I
was
was trying-
arguing with...
I was trying to de-escalate the situation, and it wasn't
I don't know
working.
what you were doing. So at some point there became angry words between the two of you.
Mr. Dawson and myself?
Yes.
He called me, for a second time, he called me obscenities, unnecessary.
And what happened next?
My son got upset because he was...
Just a second. Not because.
All right.
Your son did what? Not...
My son told him to shut his mouth, and
Just a second. So your son is standing
Yes.
behind you, and your son, over your shoulder,
yes,
says to him,
just stop talking, shut his mouth, and stop calling me those names, yeah.
and then what happened?
And I said, just sign the papers or not, I don't care, so we can go. And about that time, he had his fist drawn back, he threw that door open like he was mad at rage. And he hit me with that door.
And?
She was behind me, and she called 911, and he threw the papers out the window, and they left.